What is up, everybody? Tubover's TV here today, and we're gonna talk about why Nintendo Switch is my most disappointing console of 2020. Now, this is inspired by that one video I did and one article I seen while Forbes says the Xbox Series X is the most disappointing console. When I think that's completely off base. At least Microsoft released a new console this year, while Nintendo has released very few content that's actually worthwhile, that's worth playing, is actually worthwhile even getting. Like I said in that video as well, my Nintendo Switch is collecting dust. I haven't powered the system on in months. It's been just a complete disappointment for Nintendo this year, in my opinion. Now, if you are a new Nintendo Switch owner, disregard this video because I'm pretty sure if you're just getting a Switch right now, this holiday season, you're probably enjoying it right now. That's great for you. Enjoy your Switch, enjoy your new console because I know during Black Friday they have some deals where you buy the Switch, you get like Mario Kart 8 included and like an online membership included as well for 3 months. So if you're a new owner, you're probably gonna enjoy it because there's like a plethora of games right now. But as an existing Switch owner who has had it and comparing it to the Microsofts, what they did this year, and the Sony, what they did this year, Nintendo's been very disappointing. Like, sure, they released Animal Crossing New Horizons. That is actually a Game of the Year contender in a lot of places. I had fun with that game. That was my first Animal Crossing game. I played, definitely enjoyed it. And that came out like during the first, like when the pandemic first started and people was quarantining. That was a game I played for the first few months. I definitely enjoyed myself. But after that, I went back to it. What else? They released Paper Mario, the Origami King. Have no interest in that. It looks very mediocre. They released what else? They released Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. That game looks great, but it's not like I'm not in a rush to buy that game either because there's so many other great games. Like I said, the PS5 just released, the Xbox Series X just released, the PlayStation exclusives. It's like Hyrule Warriors at one point was probably like here at this part of the cylinder. And after the new consoles released, it kept constantly dropping. And after the newer games like Cyberpunk, that Mortal Phoenix Rising game, kind of gets slow and lower on my list of interests to play right now. So it's kind of like, yeah, the game's okay, but it's like, and the rest of the games they released this year has just been ports of like Wii U games, like Tokyo Mirage Sessions, what else? Xenoblade Definitive Edition, Pikmin 3. They released the old Mario games, All Star 3D Collection. It's kind of like, yeah, it's been kind of mediocre. This year has not been that great. So I have to say it's the most disappointing console of 2020, in my opinion. It's like we have the Xbox who just released their new system. At least the games are in 4K. The games load a lot faster, and the games have 4K graphics and textures. It's kind of and again, most of the third-party games, like the big third-party companies, are releasing on Xbox. While a lot of the third-party games are not releasing on Nintendo Switch whatsoever. So it's kind of like I don't agree with that article that guy wrote before. How he's saying how Xbox is the most disappointing console of 2020. I completely disagree with that. I say Nintendo Switch has been the most disappointing console of 2020, in my opinion. Um, Hopefully, in next year, as there's rumors of a Switch Pro being released, I would definitely want to grab that as soon as that's available. If that rumor is true of a improved Switch with like 4K resolution, or it runs the games at better frame rates, is a higher resolution as well. I definitely want to pick that up if that thing becomes a reality. It's just to play. There's a lot of third party games do not come to the Nintendo Switch. It's like they are doing a thing now where some of the games come to like the cloud streaming service. You can stream the games on a cloud service on Nintendo Switch. Like I know they did that for Control and also Resident Evil 3, the remake. That's kind of like I don't like streaming games. I hate that. I hate that idea of streaming games to my system. It's kind of like I kind of wish the Switch was a lot stronger, to be honest. It's kind of like I'm playing these new 4K resolution games and games with high frame rates on my PS5 right now. It's like looking at the Nintendo Switch. It kind of feels like a very disappointment I get from looking at the Switch right now. So hopefully they change that in 2021 because there are a few games I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to that Pokemon Snap game. Definitely was one of my favorite games from my childhood. I don't know what else they're releasing in 2021 to be honest. I know they're releasing like that Mario 3D, the Wii U remake, the Wii U port of that Mario game. With Mario's dressed as a cat. I have no interest in playing that either, to be honest. I played that on Wii U. Have fun on Wii U, but I don't really care about playing another port again. Um, I think I still even own that game on the Wii U, to be honest. And what's the other one? I don't know if Zelda Breath of the Wild comes out 2020, comes out next year. I'm definitely gonna pick that up day one. But other than that, yeah, Nintendo Switch 2021 is the future. Hopefully, Switch in 2021 is great, but I think Nintendo is probably the most disappointing year Nintendo's ever had. To be honest, it's like yeah, I have no interest in turning the system on. It's like I enjoy all consoles. To be honest, I see each console has their pros and cons, so I want to pick each one up. But it's like out of the big three major companies, Nintendo has been the most disappointing this year. Like we all have our opinions on the situation. You could definitely leave your comments down below if you agree with my assessment, or you might have a different assessment. Maybe you think Nintendo had the greatest year. You can leave your comments down below. Definitely want to hear them. But yeah, this is the video. Like I said, leave comments down below. Leave a like if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And thanks as always for watching, and peace.